everyone, it's me again, Desiree. Thank you for clicking on my video. Today we are talking about these palettes from Milani. Oh my god. These are those new palettes that they have out. I'm sure you guys have seen these. I'm going to try not to show you the mess on my bed as usual. One is called Bold Obsessions and one is called Most Loved Mattes. This is how they look. I did get these at Walmart. They were $15. I think on their website they're $20. So if you want to just save $5 and you're going to get both anyway, save $10, go to Walmart, just do it. I didn't want to go to Walmart, but I'm glad I did. Oh my god, these are awesome. So first let's start off with the Most Loved Mattes palette. On the back they do have it kind of arranged with 3 different like looks. One called Daytime, one called Anytime, one called Playtime. I'm just getting over a cold, or trying to, so I'm going to try not to cough through this video. I'll do my best, but I make no promises. Anyway, this is how it looks. They have one like warm row, a cool row, and then like I guess just like a basic neutral row. Oh my gosh. I never thought I would like another matte palette as much as I love the Viseart matte palette, but this is so good. There are a couple shades in here that don't seem 100% matte, but I don't really find that to be an issue. I do think that these blend out better when you use some sort of base shade. I'm not a big base shade user because I feel like maybe I'm just using too much of it, and I feel like it makes the shadows not stick to your lid or be as pigmented. But I find like when you use one of these lighter ones on the bottom just to kind of just really lightly on the lid, it helps them blend out a lot better. And it's amazing. I did have a little bit of a learning curve with this because at first I was putting them directly on top of my primer and I found that they kind of stick and they were a little bit difficult to blend. They blended out after a while, but I think when you use a little bit of the base shade first, it definitely helps them blend out better. This is really, really, really awesome. I haven't really gotten a lot of use out of the 2 dark ones just because that's not really my thing. I don't really wear a lot of dark shades like that. Really good palette if you don't already have a palette like this. If you don't already have a lot of mattes, which of course we all do. I didn't need it, but I bought it and I absolutely love it. It does kind of look like those Stila palettes, doesn't it? But it's like 1,000 times better, I promise you. Anyway, it was $15 at Walmart. I would have paid like $25 for this. And I know a lot of people complain about prices at the drugstore as if they've never been expensive. The drugstore historically is always more expensive, or has always been more expensive than other stores for the convenience. You're going to pay more for the convenience of going to a store like that. So, I don't know. People complain about prices all the time. I don't know. It just bugs me for some reason. Anyway, this is the Bold Obsessions palette. They do have 3 looks laid out for you here as well. This one is called Sunrise, one is called Sunset, and one is called Nightfall. This is the one I have on my lids today, and I freaking love this one. Oh my god. Okay. This is awesome. I know like the marketplace is oversaturated right now with warm tones and warm shadows and oranges and stuff, but this is such a great addition. I absolutely love this. If you don't like using your fingers to apply shadows, these 2 especially are going to give you a lot of fallout. If you put them on with a brush, it's going to go everywhere. It's going to be all over right here. I put those on with my fingers and I still get fallout. I don't really fault a palette for having fallout though. I find it very unrealistic to expect a shadow, a powder, to make it from here to here and blend out with no fallout, not one speck. There are shadows that do that though and it's amazing, but I don't fault a palette for having some fallout. It's not the end of the world, but just be aware. Those 2 right there are going to give you the most fallout, especially if you don't use your fingers. This one here, it's like it looks maroon, but for some reason on me, I don't know if it's just my skin tone or what I'm doing, but it comes off more of like burnt orange, and I love it. It is the one, believe that one right there is actually the one I have on my lids today, or on like this part, just on my eyes in general. I have that on today, and then I have this one and some of this one as well, and I really like the way it came out. I did get some fallout more with this one. This one is a little flakier. I mean, did you see that? I barely touched it, and it did fall down onto the mirror as well. It is very, very chunky, but it's so beautiful. It's so worth it. I mean, look at that. Don't do as much as I just did when you're putting it on your lid. Go a little bit at a time and kind of build it up, because otherwise you're going to get like that flakiness, which isn't always what you want, or never what you want. Let's do a couple other swatches of this one. That one right there, super beautiful. This is one I have on my lid as well. I love that one. It's so nice. This deep, like, steely gray blue one here is so stunning as well. That's a really well done shade. It's not as blue as I wanted it to be, but it has that blue kind of tone to it, but it's still a little gray. Really, really beautiful shade, as well as this one here is just kind of really nice, and it helps this one really blend out a lot. The only ones I haven't used, of course, is this one here. I used a little bit of that one there today, but not enough to kind of say I really know how that one works. This palette is awesome. I absolutely love it. This is a palette that I would have paid like $30 for without blinking an eye. I'd have been like, $30? Okay. Absolutely love it. Be aware, obviously, with some fallout there, but I don't fault the palette for that. It's amazing. If you guys have tried these out, please let me know how you're liking them. Please tell me you're loving them. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy these. I recommend them. I think they're great. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this rave review. I will see you in another video. Goodbye.